Right down where Karen. Yes. Yes. Of course I would.
You would forget to share it. Good morning. Good morning, folks. If you could find your seats relatively quickly, what we're going to do is change the program around just a little bit. Believe it or not, the pandemic is throwing things for a loop. But moving inside, what we've done is we've moved the slideshow for the senior class to the beginning of the program. Outside, we would have done it at the end, but if we tried to do that today, all the seniors are here on stage. So they're filing in quietly in the back to go ahead and watch the slideshow with all of us. It'll be probably 20, 25 minutes. At the end of that, then, they'll go out into the lobby, dim the lights, and the processional will begin. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the slideshow.
3, 4. builds a foundation of stone. Many precede and many will follow. A young girl's dreams no longer hollow. It takes the shape of a place out west. But what it holds for her, she has to guess. She needs wide open spaces, room to make big mistakes. She needs new places. She knows the highest stakes. She traveled this road as a child, wide-eyed and grinning, she never tired. But now she won't be coming back with the rest. If these are life's lessons, she'll take this test. She needs wide open spaces, room to make big mistakes. She needs new faces. She knows the highest stakes. She knows the highest stakes. As her folks drive away, her dad yells, "Check the oil." Mom stares out the window and says, "I'm leaving my girl." She said it didn't seem like that long ago. And she stood there and let her own folks know she needed wide open spaces, room to make big mistakes. She knows the highest stakes. She knows the highest stakes. Knows the highest stakes. Knows the highest stakes. Knows the highest
Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you build tomorrow. Hope when the crowd screams out, screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. Hey, the only way you can know, you give it all you have. And I hope that you don't suffer but take the pain. Hope when the morning comes, you'll say, I did it all. I did it all. I hope every second that this world could give. Saw so many places and things that I did. And with every broken bone, I swear I live. Hope that you spend your days, that they all add up. And when the sun goes down, hope you raise your cup. Oh, I wish that I could witness all your joy and all your pain. But until my morning comes, I'll say
Thank you, everybody, for coming out today. It is so good to see the lovely support our families have given us, not only today, but the entirety of high school. We are so thankful that so many of our friends and family can even be here, as this is further evidence that society can return to normalcy and we can all celebrate this amazing achievement together. Remember that I will be giving away a prize to the parent that cries last, and there will be no personal bias, as my mom lost that 2 weeks ago. Feel free to take pictures, as this is an event that should be remembered for a lifetime. Enjoy.
I've been to a lot of graduations. When you come to the end of a long line of siblings, you get dragged to a whole bunch from kindergarten to college. At first, I was really just waiting for the cake that I knew was coming afterwards. But then I started to notice a pattern. All the graduations start out the same way. The band starts playing Pomp and Circumstance. The mothers start to sniffle. Yes, Mom, I saw you out there. And then all the graduates start filing in. The girls smiling like they've done this all their lives. The boys looking like they wish they were somewhere else. And then suddenly, out of the sea of cap and gowns appears that one particular familiar face each family has been waiting for. Look, here he comes! Right there, right there, there! Mom, 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 get the camera! I hope you all got that once-in-a-lifetime walking down the aisle shot today. But today, I wasn't the one watching. I was the one walking in. I'm the one in cap and gown. In fact, the same gown my brother wore 11 years ago. Let's hear it for recycling. So it's a big change for me to be up here with all of you, though it's certainly not the biggest change I've experienced in the last year. I know we're all sick of hearing about the pandemic, and we'd probably be glad to forget about it. Zoom classes, Mrs. Curry's exercise reports, and asynchronous learning included. But like it or not, it defined our high school experience for the last year and a half and our entire senior year. And now, just when everything is slowly settling back to normal, just when we're all taking a deep breath and saying, thank goodness that's over, now we graduates are about to experience an even bigger change as we enter the real world. Of course, that's not to say we haven't changed already in our years of school. Our friends changed us, like when those lunchtime conversations got pretty deep. Our experiences changed us, learning to work together as a group, whether on a sports team or drama club. And let's not forget the teachers. The teachers who changed us most, not by yelling at us, though we all know Mr. Kennedy tried that, but by challenging us to grow and develop and use our gifts to the best of our abilities. I'd like to thank here and now every teacher who did that for me. Mrs. Putney, whose door was always open, Ms. Whalen, whose projects forced us to use our creative abilities, and even Mr. Kennedy, who taught us perhaps more in his spontaneous harangues than in any of his sporadic lessons. Most especially, I'd like to thank the best teacher I ever had, my mom. My mom, who right now, along with all the rest of the moms out there, is trying to figure out how the heck we could have changed from those sweet little kindergartners into high school graduates. We've experienced a lot of change, for better or for worse, and we're going to change even more as we become adults. We thought we'd be done with learning, but I've heard from those who would know that we're only just starting. I used to wonder why graduation was called commencement. Commencement means the beginning, right? So why use it to describe the end of high school? Well, the reason is that here at graduation is where it all begins. We've been through a lot this year. But just remember, it doesn't matter what life throws at you, and it's going to throw plenty. What matters is how you respond. We are not defined by the circumstances we find ourselves in, but by the choices we make. You can come out of a difficult experience inflexible, cynical, distrusting of other people. Maybe you think that's the easy way, but there is a better one. You can choose to come out strengthened, more caring, more willing and able to help others who find themselves in similar situations. It's up to you, to me, to decide how we change and to find the courage to change for the better. At the end of the day, what we need to guide us through life are bedrock values to build upon. Values like virtue, justice, and the dignity and worth of every human person. We need to take a good look at ourselves and ask which qualities we want to be known for, and then put them into practice. As the philosopher Socrates once said, the unexamined life is not worth living. Because if you live without a destination, you'll end up nowhere at all. You need to know where you're coming from. You need to know where you're going. We shouldn't expect to get there today or tomorrow or even by the time we graduate college or come back for our 40th class reunion. We should always keep trying. Don't ever get stuck in a rut. It's hard for us to admit we need to change, just like it's hard to admit that your mom was right and your graduation speech needs a little rewriting. But in the end, you and your speech will come out better. People say that perfect doesn't exist, but why not try? As Vince Lombardi once said, perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence. In a life this short, nothing is worth working for but the very best. And so, class of 2021, teachers, coaches, administrators, staff, families, and friends, I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Good morning. As I look back on my time at HCS, there have been several teachers that have shown me there is more to learning than just reading from a book or listening to a lecture. Mr. Kennedy, your enthusiasm for life in general is infectious. You always took time to recognize the effort that we were putting in reinforcing the value of hard work. But more importantly, you showed that you don't have to take life so seriously all the time. I'm still not sure how you came up with curd and dew, but I won't be eating that anytime soon. Miss Collar, English class always came pretty easy to me, even though I'm a person of few words. You always made time to listen, whether it was about an assignment or about my endless t-shirt collection. Mrs. Putman, you taught two of my favorite classes, anatomy and chemistry. You always challenged me to be better and really forced me to think about how to solve a problem. What I will miss the most, though, is you saying hello anytime I saw you in the hall and caring enough to ask about college and what's next in life. Mr. Durant, what can I say about Spanish? You taught us one of my favorite songs, Yo puedo ir al baño. Gracias por todo. That's all I have to say about that. Miss Georgie, beyond our English class, I could talk to you all day about strange TV shows. To all my teachers, thank you. You have all made an impact on me personally. As we all move forward into the next chapter of our lives, we should remember that our actions have an impact on someone else. Whether it's solving a complex environmental problem or simply working on a puzzle with someone, the smallest gesture can be what inspires the next person to do great things, or it could be what gets them to the next sunrise. This past year has been full of challenges for all of us. It has also been full of beautiful moments. That's how life is. Every day presents a new challenge, and every day can be the best day ever. All we can do is our best. As I mentioned before, I am a person of few words, but I hope they are worth listening to. I would like to congratulate my classmates. I am looking forward to what the future may bring for all of you. Best of luck and be kind.
Take the mic from the nightstand and allow you. Here's your
Okay.
I'll ride with the horses, I'll swim through the sea,
I'll climb to the mountain tops, won't you come follow me?
I'll take time to notice all that I see, and after I've come so far, you know where I'll be.
Everyone tells you it will be so different when you go out into the real world. We spend our first 18 years preparing ourselves to go to this magical place of freedom and fun. Many parents either can't wait or dread this day, when their child takes their first step towards becoming an adult. What has been especially difficult for us is the pandemic that threw us all off throughout the past year. We had to shift our mindsets and try our best to learn in different ways. For me, I started at school on the hybrid schedule, but once case numbers went up, I chose to go fully remote. I love the flexibility of this work and found that it was a good way for me to learn. Going through this pandemic has taught me that we are stronger and more resilient than we think. All our lives, we are told to brace ourselves for impact when we leave our hometown lives and venture off to become independent and individual people. For some, they go off to college to help them get a job later on in life. Other people choose to go off getting a minimum wage job for a while also doing things that they like to do. And then there are the very rare people that are able to set up a business or follow their dreams and make money doing the things they love the most. There are many ways to start your life out in the real world. It could be a raging success or a huge failure. But the best part is that we get to make all of those decisions for ourselves now. Part of that growing up and becoming an adult is being willing to fall and pick yourself back up. That failing is part of growing up. We have to learn as we go. Those failures are lessons on what not to do, so we learn from them and grow that much more after every lesson. So who knows, maybe you could be a person that travels all around the country, or maybe you could be a big-time lawyer, and maybe you'll be serving our country for the next couple years. The possibilities are endless, and that is a great position to be in. But always remember that it started here at Heuvelton Central School. So, speaking for us all, I want to thank all the teachers, staff, parents, and families for all that they did to get us to this point. We greatly appreciate all that you have done for us. Whether it was teaching us to read, or giving us a space to be creative, or letting us get our energy out in a good volleyball game. I want to say a special thank you to my grandmother Jane, who has raised my siblings and I since we were little. I want to thank you for always being there for me and helping me to become the person I am standing here on this stage today. I love you to the moon and back. So again, a huge thank you to everyone here today. We couldn't have done it without you. Thank you.
I'm back. Did you guys miss me? So I've always believed that humans and their behavior is a reflection of their environment. I give no credit to myself for the accomplishments I've achieved in high school or what I will achieve in life. I'm able to be on this stage today because of the amazing teachers, friends, and community this school has. What if Mr. Kennedy turned down my request to be in his engineering club? I don't think my goals would be to work for NASA right now. What if my classmates hadn't entrusted me to be president for 4 years? That decision has certainly sparked one of the best qualities of me, which is leadership. What if Jacob Martin didn't reach out to me when we weren't friends and convinced me to play soccer? I wouldn't have been able to be a part of the Section 10 winning team and captain DUS champs for my senior year. And I certainly wouldn't be saying, let's try to wrap this up, because I got a game to catch and I'm paying $60 for the streaming service. And a lot of you are thinking right now, he doesn't shut up about soccer. Blame Jacob Martin. That is what I think about a lot. I could be in an entirely different place if it weren't for the belief, love, and opportunity this school gave me. I was able to build robots, rockets, play soccer, and give my proud support to the other sports in which our teams were dominant. I was able to act in musicals, where me and my castmates performed everything from fight scenes to dance numbers. And one of the most impressive acting feats was my castmates acting like I could sing. Even Leonardo DiCaprio would be impressed with that. I just wanted this to be a thank you letter to those on stage with me and to those in the audience. I have many lifelong goals in career and education, but the most important goal to me is to be an individual. And that is certainly how the teachers treated us. When the teachers found out I liked to read, I had 4 different teachers give me books. Mr. Durant, Miss Putman, Mr. Kennedy, and Miss Collar. Miss Pierce was visiting a soccer team in Chicago and got me 3 jerseys because she had thought of me. Miss Whalen got us donuts and coffee for our 8-push test. She even drove out to Dustin's house. He practically lives in another state. I can think of countless more times where teachers and school staff have gone above and beyond to inspire me, check in on me, and be of help. Everybody else has already referenced how amazing our teachers are, and that's why Heuvelton is such an amazing school. I felt like an individual, not just another student. Mr. Kennedy has been teaching here since the founding of this country. I could just be another face to him, but I'm not. He treats me like I'm a unique individual, just as he does every other student. Maybe that will spark something in the audience members that are yet to graduate. These people at this school care about you, and if you open yourself up to learning and allow yourself to be taught, they will go above and beyond for you. Now, like I said before, Wales and Denmark are about to play, so I better get going. Thank you for your time.
Graduates, as a reminder, please stand when your name is called. The recipients of the Spencer Kirby Award are Andrew Arquette and Riley Thompson. This award is $25, each presented to a hardworking student willing to take initiative who successfully completed the Building Trades program at Northwest Technical Center. The recipients of the Patricia Dempsey Memorial Award are Landry Lapine and Jordan Sawyer. The 30th Annual Patricia Dempsey Memorial Award of $25 each is given to a deserving boy and girl who attend classes at Northwest Tech. The recipient of the William Jenkinson Award is Lara Martin. The William Jenkinson Memorial Scholarship Award of $25 is presented to the senior who has demonstrated general excellence in academic subjects. The recipients of the Heuvelton AMVETS Auxiliary Award are Keita Bentley and Maya Bentley. This award of $50 each is given to a graduating family member of auxiliary members. The recipients of the DePoyster Masonic Lodge 573 Award are Zeb Douglas, Jack Luck, Gavin Murray, and Adam Price. This award is $50 each. The recipients of the Order of the Eastern Star Award are Eliza Hand and Emma LaFavor. This award of $50 each is given by the St. Lawrence Chapter 60 to deserving senior girls who demonstrate benevolence and good citizenship. The recipient of a Heuvelton Central School Art Award is Megan Pierce. This award of $50 is given by Mrs. Ashley Putney and the Heuvelton Central School Art Club to a deserving student who displayed involvement in the arts. The recipient of the Michelle Shorty House Award is Molly Williams. The PFC Michelle Shorty House Memorial Fund Award is established by the class of 1984 and Mr. Richard House and family. This $50 award is given to an all-around student who has worked hard to succeed. The recipients of Perfect Attendance Awards are Drew DeMars, Eliza Hand, and Josh Robo. Each receiving $25 for perfect attendance in 2 out of 4 years of high school. Dakota West is receiving $50 for perfect attendance in 3 out of the 4 years of high school. The recipients of the Heuvelton Free Library Award are Colby Farrell, Lara Martin, Gavin Murray, and Megan Pierce. This award is $50. The recipient of the Gerald Felipe Mary Monnet Award is Matt Bassford. Mrs. Mary Monnet, a 1967 graduate of Heuvelton Central School and recipient of the 1979 Gerald L. Felipe Award for Distinguished Public Service, has selected these two Heuvelton Central School students to receive a grant from the General Electric Foundation. This 23rd annual award is for $50. The recipient of the David Bullock Award is Colby Farrell. An award of $50 given in memory of David Bullock by his family is presented to this senior who exhibits an enthusiasm for life. The recipients of the Heuvelton Central Schools Student Council Membership of 2020 are Andrew DeMars and Megan Pierce. This $50 award is given to a senior for his or her hard work and dedication to the Heuvelton community through service and consistent participation in student council this year. The recipients of the Ralph and Gladys McMartin Award are Matt Bassford and Molly Williams. This award of $50 each are given in memory of the late Ralph and Gladys McMartin, and they recognize a senior boy and girl who have been judged most consistent in athletics for 4 years of high school. The recipients of the Heuvelton Volunteer Fire Department Award are Matt Bassford, Colby Farrell, Hayden Knopf, Jacob Martin, Lara Martin, Gavin Martin, and Molly Williams. This award of $50 each is given by the Heuvelton Volunteer Fire Department to deserving seniors for volunteerism and community spirit. The recipient of the Pepsi-Cola Fine Arts Award is Austin Kingsley. This $50 award is given to a senior who has excelled in drama, public speaking, vocal music, instrumental music, or art appreciation. The recipients of the Isla Livingston Award are Adam Price and Dakota West. An award of $50 each is presented to two students who have shown the most improvement in English during the last 4 years. Adam and Dakota have displayed incredible growth in maturity and work ethic during this time. The recipient of the Heuvelton United Methodist Women Award is Megan Pierce. This award is given in the amount of $50 to a student demonstrating Christian service and leadership. The recipient of the Jesse Fryatt Memorial Award is Brendan Gibson. An award of $70 is given to a student who plans to continue their education. Consideration is given to ability, attitude, and achievement. The recipient of the Brian Kelly Memorial Award is Andrew DeMars. A Brian Kelly Memorial Award in the amount of $100 is given by Mary Nichols and family and Greg and Lillian LaRose to a student who excels in drama. The recipient of the Joey Fryatt Award is Keita Bentley. This award of $100 is given by the Fryatt family in honor of Joey Fryatt. The recipient of the Robert Bucky Fenton Citizenship Award is Maya Bentley. This 19th annual award of $100 is presented to a graduating senior who demonstrates a strong community commitment, volunteerism, loyalty, and pride in his or her work. The recipient of the J. Albert Dallaire Memorial Award is Dakota West. This 29th annual J. Albert Dallaire Memorial Scholarship Award is in the amount of $100.
The recipient of the James Ray Peacock Award are Dustin Dodd and Jacob Martin. This 20th Annual Scholarship Fund Award of $100 each is given to worthy students whose efforts and achievements in vocational education are commensurate with his or her ability during the 2020-2021 school year. The recipient of the Luann Smithers Snyder Award is Matthew Bassford. An award of $100 is given in memory of Luann Smithers Snyder by Helen Smithers and family and is presented to a senior who is continuing their education. The recipient of the Daniel Lake Award is Roger Primo. An award of $100 is given to the deserving graduate who brightens our day with a keen sense of humor, good character, and exceptional personality. This year's winner was selected by the class of 2021. The Arthur V. Brown Achievement Award is presented to Jack Luck. This award of $100 is given by Yvonne Lendendowski to a high school senior who has shown the greatest improvement in his or her attitude towards students and relationships to others. The recipient of the Dale Sims Award is Adam Price. An award of $100 is given in memory of Dale Sims by Yvonne Lewandowski for a senior student who has shown the most social growth in 4 years. The recipient of the HCS Heuveltonian Yearbook Award is Megan Pierce. This is an award of $100 given for her dedication and hard work. The recipient of the 2021 United Steelworkers Local 4-503 Student Achievement Award is Roger Primo. This is an award of $100. The recipient of the Ogdensburg Pro Musica Choral Award are Eliza Han and Megan Pierce. This award of $100 each is given to promote and reward participation in choral music in school and in the community and is given to 2 seniors who have shown excellence in vocal music. The recipient of the Wilbert and Grace Parrish Award is Roger Primo. An award of $100 goes out to a deserving senior who has shown outstanding musical ability and achievement. This award is in memory of Wilbert and Grace Parrish, given by their children and grandchildren. The recipient of the George and Eleanor Bracey Memorial Scholarship is Hayden Knopf. George and Eleanor Bracey worked in law enforcement for a combined total of 57 years. This award of $100 is given by family and friends and is awarded to a student who exemplifies the following traits of the couple: honesty, perseverance, dedication to work, and a willingness to help others. The recipients of the Heuvelton Fire Department Auxiliary are Jacob Martin and Adam Price. An award of $100 each is presented to a student who have shown community involvement. The recipient of the Isla Livingston Creative Writing Award is Drew DeMars. An award of $100 is presented to an individual who has demonstrated both an interest in and an aptitude for creative writing in English 12. The Northwest Technical Center Achievement Award is given to students who excel in their career and technical education program. These young people are hardworking, dedicated, and goal-oriented. The recipients are Eric Brown, Building Trades, and Kyle Sarasoli, HVAC. This is an award of $100. The recipients of the 28th Annual Thomas G. White Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $100 each are Jacob Martin and Gavin Murray. The Thomas G. White Memorial Scholarship Award is given to a member of the graduating class who plans to go on to college or military service, someone who is happy, has a positive outlook, and lives life to the fullest, someone who displays good citizenship and has a willingness to help others in a sincere and positive manner. The recipient for the Faye Baxter Memorial Scholarship Award is Lara Martin. This award of $100 is presented by the CSEA St. Lawrence Educational Local 873 Union. The recipients of the Heuvelton AMVETS Ladies Auxiliary Essay Award are Maya Bentley and Adam Price. An award of $100 each is given for their winning essay based on the theme of what a veteran means to me. The recipient of the Paul Simmons Memorial Award is Austin Kingsley. This $100 award is given by the Simmons family to a student who, although may have struggled through school, persevered throughout with a kind heart and determination. The recipient of the Pitcher Thompson Insurance Award is Kyle Sarasoli. This award is in the amount of $100. Nancy Merkley served our school community for 20 years as a school nurse practitioner, a profession she truly loved and exemplified both here at school and in her office. She was a dedicated colleague and friend. Her memory is best served by awarding a scholarship to a graduate pursuing an education in nursing. This year's recipient is Landry Lepine. This award of $100 is given by HCS school nurse Marianne Weldon, RN, in hopes that Landry will find the nursing profession to be as satisfying a career as they have, and they wish her the success in her future. The recipient of the McAdam Award is Dakota West. The 32nd annual award given by the late Stanley K. McAdam and Helen Q. McAdam is in the amount of $145.43. The amount of this award is taken from the interest accrued on a gift to the school from the McAdam Foundation. The PTA selected 2 students who are active members of and athletes involved in music, volunteered many times for PTA events, and are all around good citizens of our Heuvelton community. HCS PTA is proud to award Hayden Knopf and Lara Martin a certificate of $150. Their certificate of $150 each for their well-rounded character and perseverance over their high school careers. We are so proud of both of you and wish you the very best in your next adventure. Aim high, have fun, and come back and visit. The recipient of the Mary Barlow Education Award is Amber Cunningham. This award of $200 is given by Mary's family to a student who has decided to pursue a career in health careers and has shown a commitment to helping younger students.
The recipients of the Alan Gutterson Memorial Award are Molly Williams and Josh Roble. This award of $200 each is given by Kathy Gutterson Lynch and daughters Trisha and Alicia to a male and female athlete attending college. The recipient of the Augsburg Loyal Order of Moose Lodge 814 is Jacob Martin. This award is in the amount of $200. The recipient of the Ogdensburg Kiwanis Community Service Award is Hayden Knopf. This award of $200 is given for involvement in community service. The recipient of a Heuvelton Lions Club Award is Jack Luck. This award of $250 is presented to a student who has shown community service. An additional recipient of the Heuvelton Lions Club Award is Emma LaFavor. This $250 award is presented to a student who has shown community service and who is continuing their education. The recipient of the Royal J. Akers Award is Megan Pierce. This award of $250 is given to a student whose family is actively involved in dairy production or the agricultural industry. The recipient of the Shilan Dixon Award is Paisley Forrest. This award in the amount of $250 is given to a student who is entering the field of criminal justice or agriculture. The recipient of the Donald Livingston Award is Jordan Sawyer. This award in the amount of $250 is in memory of Donald Livingston and is given to a graduating senior who has demonstrated purpose and perseverance, who is enrolled in a postgraduate program, entering the military, or entering the workforce. The recipient of the Heuvelton Teachers Association Dependent Scholarship is Grace Mills. This award of $250 is given to a dependent of a Heuvelton teacher. The recipients of the Jareen Hutchinson Award are Trista Ashley and Jacob Martin. This award of $250 is given each to students who are planning to continue their education. The recipient of the Jesse Larch Scholarship is Landry Lapine. This 21st annual Jesse Larch Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $250 is awarded to a senior who has achieved academic excellence, has been a good citizen, has been kind and compassionate to others, and who plans to continue his or her studies in the medical field. The 4th annual David J. Polton Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a senior instrumental music student. The recipient of this $300 award is Eliza Hand. Eliza has been a dedicated member of our music program and has shown commitment and excellence in many of our ensembles. She has been a valued member of the high school chorus and has consistently participated in the NISMA Solo Festival, scoring an outstanding 98 on her level 6 solo this year. Eliza led the woodwind section this year in our school band and participated in the jazz band as well. She has been on stage in several musical productions, including Wonderland High and this year's musical review. Eliza always comes prepared to rehearsals and works hard to make each performance the best she can. She is flexible and willing to cover any parts that are needed at a moment's notice. Congratulations, Eliza. Stephanie Putney served our community as a teacher, coach, and athletic director. She advocated for a level playing field for our young people, regardless of their gender. Mrs. Putney inspired countless number of young people to be the best they could be and to make a difference. This year's recipient of the Stephanie H. Putney Memorial Scholarship is Emma LaFavor. This $300 award is given to a determined senior with an established work ethic and positive attitude. This big-hearted individual cares about others and is of high moral character. He or she values the principles of teamwork and competition. The recipient of the Cindy Brady Memorial Scholarship is Megan Pierce. This award of $350 is given by the Monsignor Robert Giroux Knights of Columbus Council 12958 in memory of Cindy Brady, a 1990 graduate of HCS, to a student whose participation in school activities reflects respect, good leadership, and sportsmanship. The Alex Bassford graduated from Heuvelton in 2018. He will forever be remembered for his smile and dimples. Throughout high school, Alex worked before school, after school, and all weekend long doing what he loved the most, farming. He liked caring for the animals and showcased cattle at the county fair. He also enjoyed driving and operating the heavy farm equipment, which led him to his next career of driving large oil trucks. Not willing to give up his love of farming completely, he continued to work before and after on farms. In May 2019, Alex opened his own business, Bassford Trucking, where he hauled locally made Amish sheds, gazebos, and cabins. Alex was tragically killed in an automobile accident in November 2019. At the time of his death, he was a volunteer firefighter working on 2 farms, driving oil truck, and running his own business simultaneously. He was a true attestation that you must work hard to be successful. The Alex M. Bassford Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a senior who has a love of farming, going into the agricultural field or workforce, going directly into the workforce, or will be opening their own business. The Alex M. Bassford Memorial Scholarship Award of $500 is awarded to Riley Thompson. The Gary and Sandra J. Downing Scholarships are given by Jody Upshaw in memory of her father and sister. The Gary Downing Award is given to a graduating senior who is continuing their education in the criminal justice field of study. An award of $500 each is given to Paisley Forrest and Hayden Knopf. This Sandra J. Downing Award is given to a senior who has completed the BOCES cosmetology program. An award of $500 each are being given to Emma LaFavor and Jenna Lira. Myrna O. White was a kindergarten teacher who proudly taught for 31 years at Heuvelton Central School. Mrs. White laid the foundation for future learning by always encouraging her students to do their best and to be kind to one another. She took great pride in all of her students, and she enjoyed watching them grow throughout their years at Heuvelton Central. Mrs. White was well respected and held in high esteem by every person, young and old. This $500 scholarship has been made possible by the generosity of the family and friends of Myrna O. White. The recipient of the Myrna O. White Scholarship Award for Teaching is Eliza Hand. The recipient of the Ron C. Weir Memorial Scholarship Award is Jacob Martin. This award of $500 is given by the Monsignor Robert Giroux Knights of Columbus Council 12958 and the family of Ronald Weir to a student pursuing a career in the field of science, math, or engineering in memory of Ron, who loved science and math and was a chemistry and general science teacher for 28 years.
The recipient of the Heuvelton Teachers Association Scholarship is Grace Mills. This $500 scholarship is given to a student planning a career in education. Mr. Robert J. Balfour served the Heuvelton District for 25 years as an elementary principal and technology coordinator. He was a dedicated teacher, administrator, and community member who understood the true value of education and its importance to our democratic society. This year's recipient of the Robert J. Balfour Memorial Scholarship is Grace Mills. This $500 award is made possible by the Balfour family, given to a senior planning a career in education. The Independent Order of Oddfellows, Lodge Number 41, is pleased to award 2 scholarships to students continuing their education. These students have throughout their high school career participated in several extracurricular activities, volunteered in community service, worked a part-time job while maintaining their academic grades. An award of $500 each is given to Amber Cunningham and Lara Martin. The Tracy Stiles Thompson Memorial Nursing Scholarship was created by the co-workers, friends, and family of Tracy Thompson. Tracy began her nursing career at age 17 as an LPN. She received her bachelor's degree at 21. Tracy's life was unexpectedly cut short at the age of 36. This $500 scholarship is awarded to Landry Lapine. This award is given to a student who shares the same quality as Tracy, hardworking, caring, compassionate, with a strong desire to help people. Congratulations, Landry, and good luck in your nursing career. The New York State Education Department Board of Regents 2021 Scholarship for Academic Excellence in the amount of $500 each is given to Maya Bentley and Lara Martin. The Trevor Woods Memorial Scholarship for Suicide Awareness and Prevention goes to graduating students who have plans to attend a trade school or go directly into the workforce. These students demonstrate character traits such as kindness, selflessness, and a willingness to help others. An award of $600 each is given to Austin Kingsley, Riley Thompson, and Josh Robo. The Holland Memorial Scholarship is being given to a graduating senior of a Heuvelton Central School by the Thompson Weatherup Family Charitable Foundation, a component fund of the Northern New York Community Foundation. The family has an interest in supporting Heuvelton Central School in memory of Holland relatives: Lita Holland Rock, retired HCS teacher; Wallace Bud Rock, class of 1942, and Marjorie Rock, class of 1937. An award of $1,000 is given to Landry Lapine. This scholarship is investing in the future of people in St. Lawrence County and going out to graduating senior pursuing higher education in a field related to elementary education, healthcare, and/or who is attending a college university in St. Lawrence County or nearby in the region. The recipient of the SUNY Canton Heuvelton Alumni Scholarship Award is Roger Primo. This award of $1,260 is awarded to a Heuvelton graduate who accepted enrollment at SUNY Canton. It is provided by the Canton College Foundation through the generosity of Mr. and Mrs. David McAdam and many devoted friends. The New York State Education Department Board of Regents 2021 Scholarship for Academic Excellence in the amount of $1,500 is given to Megan Pierce. The recipient of the Joseph and Helen C. Cringham Memorial Award is Megan Pierce. This award of $1,500 is given by their daughter, Dr. Elsie Bull, to a deserving graduate who is going on to higher education. The following awards are plaque awards. Please stand. Amber Cunningham and Jordan Sawyer are the recipients of Chad Gibbons Award. This plaque award is given by the class of 1981 to a male and female athlete who have demonstrated sportsmanship throughout high school. Matthew Bassford is the recipient of the Robert Bray Award for the most valuable senior male athlete. Andrew DeMars and Lara Martin are the recipients of the William Harrington Award. This plaque award is given to students showing the most interest and improvement in science over the past 4 years. Megan Pierce is a recipient of the National Merit Scholar Award for being selected as a nationwide finalist. Roger Primo is the recipient of the John Duvall Senior Band Plaque Award. This award is given to the senior band member who has shown most musical achievement during the past 4 years. Eliza Hand is the recipient of the HCS Choral Plaque Award. This award is given in recognition of his or her enthusiasm, dedication, and musical achievement in vocal music. Megan Pierce is a recipient of the Irene Cross Thornhill Wallace Murdoch Music Award in recognition of her involvement in the HCS music program. There are also several other awards listed in your program which were previously awarded. Congratulations, graduates.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Board of Education, the entire Heuvelton Central School staff, thank you for joining us to celebrate our graduating seniors at our 73rd high school commencement. This year I cut out some of the paragraphs because the exciting part of the ceremony is really hearing all the student words at the beginning. Hats off to all of them, and it's certainly not a matter of the faculty and staff filling you up with knowledge and humor. It's just helping you to develop those on your own. So great job, and we're looking forward to everything that comes ahead in the future. What I cut out would really have said, nice work. Don't forget to thank all of the scholarship and award sponsors. Make sure you pay it forward. You've heard that, I know, over the last several years as well as the last several weeks. Instead, I want to touch briefly upon some data and pandemics. For those that know me, I love data, and so far I'm not very fond of pandemics. My daughter said that wouldn't go over well. So we've been giving the same school climate survey to staff and students since the 2017-18 school year, and the seniors took it a couple weeks ago. They likely remember that. Using that same survey each year gives us some degree of confidence in the results that we're getting, but interestingly and somewhat disappointingly, there's been very little change from year to year. But just earlier this week, we got the results from this this survey that was given less than a month ago, and it was fairly surprising. The staff and student responses all showed a significant improvement in school climate this year. And again, it had been flatlined for the last several. And it's in the middle of a pandemic. And so, of course, that kind of begs the question, what in the world is going on? And probably the easiest and most accurate thing is, I don't know. But I'll speculate a little bit. I think that our staff this year led with compassion when they themselves were truly at wit's end. They were creating synchronous and asynchronous lessons for all of you students, and you may or may not have logged on. They had no clue if the lesson was knocking it out of the park or it fell flat on its face. But they kept going. And this is certainly not just about the teachers. Our seniors have had to struggle with 92 daily email notifications about a new Google Classroom posting, a late assignment, or a reminder that we're here to help. Similarly, they put up with concerts and games that were denied, delayed, or carried out in an abbreviated fashion. But true to form, they kept going. And parents, in the best of times, how do you judge how much screen or device time is enough for your student? On one hand, we expect our children to come up with everything we're throwing at them online. We're being told about all the great new hybrid and learning, the new hybrid learning environment that the school staff have worked so hard on. But at the same time, mainstream media is saying, beware of too much screen time. It might rewire the adolescent brain. It'll lead to poor sleep patterns. Or, at worst, it could increase the risk of depression. But regardless, the families kept going. And for all of those groups, to keep the axe to the grindstone, to have faith, to trust, and to love is commendable. And so to all of those groups, thank you very much. It's a tremendous show of humanity. It's certainly been tough on all of us. I think that our school climate has improved because we've been forced to appreciate the most basic human interactions. The smiles have been hidden by masks. Play dates have all been put on hold. Social gatherings have been taboo, and birthdays have turned into drive-bys. A slower pace and fewer social outlets has meant fewer distractions. It gave us the gift of time and attention for those that we were with, letting us focus more deeply on those relationships and whatever the task of the moment was. I think it has allowed us to worry less about what sets us apart and to appreciate what draws us together, which over the past year, unfortunately, has been how in the world do we navigate a pandemic? You're not going to get this opportunity again if we have our way. That said, we can't feel sorry for ourselves. The entire country and probably every country on the planet has been going through similar hardship. Again, don't expect sympathy. Instead, remember, wherever you go, that you'll do your best when you focus on those most basic human interactions. Find what draws us together, but make sure you appreciate what sets us all apart. We can all do good, but we do so much more good when we do it together. Best of luck to all of you. At this time, representing the Heuvelton Central School Board of Education, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the board president, Mr. Andrew Martin.
Need these. Well, first, I would like to thank the administration, our faculty and staff for bringing this all together. It's been a challenging year for everyone, not knowing what's next. Are we in person? Are we remote? Do we have enough technology? It seems like the year just started, and then you woke up and here we are. We made it to the end. For obvious reasons, this class is very special to me. This is the first class I've been able to see through their entire school career. When I first got elected to the board back in 2007, this class was just getting ready to start pre-K. A little awkward, a little scared. It was kind of surreal seeing some of the kids of some of my old classmates walking down the halls that we used to race down. And then fast forward 14 years, we have a bunch of young adults ready to jump out into the world. Probably still a little awkward, probably still a little scared, whether they want to admit it or not. You know, over this time, I've come to know most of the seniors, become, pretty good friends with their families. It's truly a privilege to be on this stage when they walk across one last time. For the first time on this stage, I'm watching through this through a parent's eyes. I've waited 5,109 days to watch my daughter walk across this stage. But now it's here, I'd love to have it back. and I'm sure all of you would too. But like we always do, we push through. As difficult as it may be, we know it's time for our kids to get out into the world. Right, Larry? To the graduates, don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone. Be who you want to be. More importantly, enjoy every minute of it. It really does go by as fast as your parents say it does. When you walk across the stage, you're now part of the history of Heuvelton Central. Be proud of where you come from. Be proud of the community you belong to, and be proud of yourself. You've all earned it. On behalf of the Board of Education, I'd like to congratulate the class of 2021. Best of luck in the future. On to the good stuff now.
I'm flattered, Mr. Martin. Thank you. And now for the presentation of the diplomas. Mr. Martin, assembled before you are those candidates from the current senior class of Heuvelton Central School who have successfully completed and satisfied all of the requirements of the Board of Regents of the State of New York and the Heuvelton Central School Board of Education, so that each may be rightly named a Heuvelton Central School graduate of 2021 and thereby be granted all the associated rights, privileges, and responsibilities that go with this title. I request of you, Mr. Martin, in your official capacity as the President of the Heuvelton Central School District Board of Education, to transfer to each and every qualified candidate, as I call their name, and they come forward, those credentials that officially recognizes this achievement. Andrew D. Arquette. Trista D. Ashley. Matthew Mark Bassford. Keita M. Bentley. Maya J. Bentley. Eric Allen Brown. Kyle John Sarasoli. Joshua M. Clothier. Rayleigh Marie Cooper. Amber Nicole Cunningham. Andrew T. DeMars. Dustin M. Dodd. Ethan Daniel Dominy. Zebulon Douglas. Colby J. Farrell.
Party's at my place.
Paisley B. Forrest. Braden S. Free. Brendan J. Gibson. Eliza Kathleen Hand. Cole Hazen. Jacob Rain Johnston. Austin Allen Kingsley. Hayden August Knopf. Emma Jean LaFavor. Landry Reese Lapine. Jenna E. Lira. Jack Anthony Luck. Jacob Ryan Martin. Lara Beth Martin. Grace Elizabeth Mills. Gavin William Murray. Curtis J. Parmiter. Megan Virginia Pierce. Chloe Power. Roger David Martin Primo.
Mom, you got the picture?
Adam Stephen Price. Jordan P. Sawyer. Wyatt J. Sosha. Abigail Marlena Thompson. Riley J. Thompson. Dakota Len West. Molly Page Williams. And Joshua Allen Roble. Prior to the formal introduction of the graduating class of 2021, I want to take a quick moment to recognize all the folks that made today a success, and this year certainly has been like no one we've seen before. I want to thank the clerical staff, Brenda Simmons, Jen Jonette, Sharon Murdoch, and Patty Hebert. Their long hours and tireless efforts over the past week plus is commendable. Thank you very much. For Mr. Bigelow, for his technical expertise, good attitude, he is much appreciated. Our entire maintenance staff for setting up for an outside ceremony and then shifting gears at 8 a.m. this morning to make sure we could pull it off here inside. To Ms. Renee Palmer for always treating our kids as your own and documenting their lives. Thank you. Also, to allow us to turn on a dime in preparations for indoor-outdoor ceremonies, special thanks goes to SUNY Potsdam and to SUNY Canton for the equipment, stages, the aprons. They've been very supportive. And as always, also to the Heuvelton Volunteer Fire Department, helping us prepare for the outdoor ceremony, for allowing us to deliver a great one last year, and for their unwavering support. Thank you also to Mr. Martin, Mrs. Jordan, Mrs. Quinlan, for your assistance with the ceremony. For the folks that have 43 surrogate children this year, Ms. Jennifer Gray and Ms. Nancy LaFavre, the senior class advisors, thank you. And last but certainly not least, I want to thank the families of this graduating class. We know that they're not shouldering the burden all on their own to get them here. It takes a concerted effort, and your support is unwavering. We recognize and appreciate that fine job that you've done. So the last formal task for the ceremony is to actually introduce this graduating class of 2021. So graduates, at this time I invite you to change your tassels from the right side to the left, and then please rise. With great pleasure, here is the Heuvelton Central School class of 2021.